those of you that have been living under a rock for the past couple of months, you may not be aware of a new game that is coming out, Planet Coaster 2. The first one came out about 8 years ago and is the best game to ever grace this planet. However, now that the sequel's coming out, I thought just 2.5 weeks before it comes out, we should take a deep dive look into everything that has come out so far, including the blueprints, different ride types, some management settings, and everything to do with that. So starting off, I thought we'd have a look at some of the blueprints, get a look at some of the ride types that are coming, and there's going to be plenty, some returning ride types, and some new ones that are coming as well as drop tracks and switch tracks. So starting off, let's have a look at the glider model of the Coaster Blueprint Spotlight. So this is a B&M Wing coaster. So far, not a massive fan of the train design, and it has got the old restraints as well, which I think is not really realistic. However, looking at it going around is so smooth. I hope that there's like a base unthemed one as well, as this one is themed to like an eagle. So I kind of hope that there is just the unthemed version as well. I mean, in terms of this blueprint layout, it doesn't actually look too bad. I mean, it's quite realistic-ish compared to like some of the original ones that were in the game of Planet Coaster 1 that were put on like 10 Gs. But yeah, it's got some good elements to it. Now let's have a look at the Deep. So this one's quite interesting. It's a rotating one by manufacturer Vector, which also is got all different manufacturer names. They're not the original ones, but they're very similar, which is very interesting. But yeah, this one looks really cool. Like, you can rotate the different seats, and it's obviously a coaster. You can see there as well, it's got some launch features as well, which just makes it look even cooler. So I'm actually quite excited to build with this model. Just looking around, you can see it's just so smooth. The supports look so much better than the first game. Although I think they're not quite realistic, but they do look a lot better. But we do know as well there will be an option to custom support these rides as well. So this here is a Giovanola inverted two-seater. Which, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, there's a few spots that are quite intense, but it looks pretty good, to be honest. Quite realistic layout, which I'm noticing a lot with quite a few of these blueprints. They're not sort of over-the-top extreme. Like, I know you'd go into, like, the career mode on some of them, and there was a water coaster pulling, like, 8 or 9 Gs. Well, that's not quite realistic as we'd like it to be. And now also my favourite one as well is the newest one that they have put out about the drop tracks and switch tracks. We've seen some of the gameplay footage quite a while ago, and they were a bit buggy. Obviously the function of it worked, but the actual animations themselves weren't quite polished off. Obviously it still did have a few months until it released, but now we've seen this where it is more polished off with the drop tracks and the switch tracks. And I mean, just looking at it, I can't wait to get using these. I just think it looks so good. The graphics in the game is beautiful. The sound on it is just great. I like how as well when it does the switch track, it does like a little jolt on it as well, which is quite realistic, which I do really like. So yeah, that's all the sort of different short forms that they've uploaded in the last month or so. They've been uploading every single day, which I think is great. It really does build up the hype for what is coming to Planet Coaster 2. Obviously, it is being released on November 6th, so if you haven't already, make sure you come check out my channel on November 6th, as I will be doing a full live stream. I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube or TikTok yet, but I will be doing a live stream throughout the entire day of November 6th. Let me know as well, what's your most anticipated feature to be coming to Planet Coaster 2? Because I know I've got a lot. I'm really looking forward for the scaling tool. I think that's really going to help with a lot of the theming. Obviously, we've got the drop tracks, switch tracks. I'm hoping that there'll be a swing launch, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to customize it a lot more as well. But there's a few things that haven't been mentioned that I really hope do come to the game. And the main one for me is customizable stations. I think the stations in Planet Coaster 2, they're too big and chunky. Like, if you've seen some of the recreations I've done, I have to fake the stations, and it makes it, although you can work it around and get guests on, it just doesn't look as good when they can't queue in the queue lines because I can't build the station, because the stations are just way too big. So I do hope that is something that will come. I don't think it will, but I do hope that it will be. I do hope it will be a feature, if not opening, maybe in a future update also. But let me know down below if you guys are very excited for Planet Coaster 2, because I am so excited for this game to come. If you guys did like this video, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.